From one fangirl to another, there's a thin line between defending your artists and bringing them down along with the fandom name because of attitude problems. If our favorite groups can get along with each other, why can't the fans do the same? Dude, I feel like I'm campaigning. I feel like I'm in a debate. Hey everyone, this is Nadine. Today I'm back for another video. By the way, I cut my bangs a little bit too short, so I'm trying to hide it. It's not a good hair day week until they grow out. So I'm sorry if it's a bit crazy. I wanted to talk about fan wars, the not so good part with K-pop fandom. I think it's not really about the group, but the fans who are commenting, and it's just starting a chaotic K-pop community. The BTS new song, I saw a lot of tweets and opinions from other fandoms, and then during the DMC festival, or is it like just the music show? I'm not sure. I watched it the other day where BTS performed with Itook from Super Junior with Sorry Sorry, and then they performed a Run as well as Fire. And you could see the live chat when you're streaming the video live. A lot that I could see from the chat box were not so nice from different fans, and I'm gonna name them. Please don't get mad at me. There's a lot of heat or tension between the fans of EXO, BTS, and GOT7. So far, those are the only ones I've been seeing consistently recently. I'm sure there are other groups as well, but that's what I'm gonna focus on. But my topic, or what I'm gonna talk about, is not specific to these fandoms. This applies to all who engages in fan wars. So yeah. From one fangirl to another, this is my opinion or my advice to those who engage in fan wars. Think before you tweet. There's a thin line between defending your oppa or your favorite group or your favorite unni, nunna, hyung, or dongsang, just in general, your favorite artist. There's a thin line between defending your artists and bringing them down along with the fandom name because of attitude problems. The next time that you are tempted to answer back in not a positive way, or bash another fan of another group, maybe you should think, what if your favorite artist or the idol that you are defending sees your post, your comment, or your tweet? Do you think, oh, I'm so happy that my fan defended me this way? Or will they feel a bit embarrassed and sorry towards that person you just bashed or called out or compared them to? Maybe that's one way of looking at it. Yes, you can stand up for your favorite group or even for your fandom, but do it in a way that's not going to bite you back. Like, there's such a thing as constructive criticism, and then saying things that are just unnecessary. I feel like I'm getting so serious here, but we have to keep the community positive. A lot of these groups are friends with each other. For example, EXO's Baekhyun and BTS Taeyong, GOT7's Jackson and Rap Monster. They are friends, and what if, for example, especially during the Fly era of GOT7 and with their trailer, a lot of people compared it to GOT7. Even if there are certain, it's just the concept is similar. There's a story to GOT7's video, and again, there's also a story with BTS video, but it doesn't mean that they're copying from each other. Maybe it was just the timing that it was too close to each other's releases that you may think they just copied one another. But these concepts, these storylines and shooting takes time. It's not exactly you see the video and the next week you see GOT7's video, it means that they copy them. No, it doesn't mean that way. Imagine if GOT7's Jackson saw the tweets of ARMY saying that, oh, this is so familiar, this is so similar to BTS, don't they have their own originality, creativity, so and so. And maybe, just maybe, I'm not Jackson, I'm not Rapmon, I'm not anyone, I'm just speaking that what if, what if Jackson also thinks, wait, if his fans feel that way, maybe they also saw, maybe Rapmon or Namjoon also saw it in that perspective, even if just a bit. Won't they feel, if Namjoon sees those tweets and he thinks, oh, maybe Jackson saw my fans tweet, maybe they'd, also feel bad about it. So it's very awkward for them, even if, you can say they're not like that, dude, they're really close, they're professional. Yeah, but there's still a situation that you kind of care about what others think. So even if they say, man, it's cool, no, I don't, I didn't read any of that, I love your song, I love your video. If that continues on, then it can, lead to some misunderstanding probably, and we don't want that. So yeah, you can support your bias, your favorite group, without dragging them down in the process of how you handle things, of how you defend them, on how you criticize or compare. That's the first thing that leads to all of this chaotic mess, is walking on a thin line once you start comparing. And that can lead to, game over. Am I making sense here? Can you guys see where I'm coming from? Hopefully you can, because I don't know, I've just been thinking about it. If our favorite groups can get along with each other, why can't the fans do the same? Dude, I feel like I'm campaigning. I feel like I'm in a debate. I mean, that's the truth, right? Like, if they don't see any problem with it, why are we're not the ones who put the hard work in, just to be copied from? If there were, we're not the ones who are in the spotlight, so why, why can't we just live in harmony, guys? We need peace. Am I wrong here? Did you guys get that pun? So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I'm making sense to you guys. I feel like I'm so serious here. Just have a healthy competition, If the guys are not calling out each other, if the companies, the agencies are not saying, oh yeah, they copied us, oh, we're the first ones, and maybe they don't see anything wrong with it as well, because they know how the industry works, because fans see it differently, and it's just a bit sad. There's creativity comes in many forms. They may be similar or not. I really don't know if I'm making sense. So main key points for this video: yes, you can defend your favorite group without having to track them down and the name of your fandom down. There's a lot, honestly, on Twitter, on Tumblr, that I see, and on Facebook and Instagram, saying that, oh, these kinds of fans are so immature, oh, these kinds of fans are so and so. Don't make this world any more crazy than it already is. Let's just enjoy the music, support your favorite group, cheer them on. If there are bashers that are not listening to my advice, and continues to try to bring your favorite group down, then instead of answering back to them, give more reasons why other people should love them and should join your fandom. If there are bad hashtags and good hashtags, don't use the bad hashtag to get back to those people. Use the good hashtag and raise it up until this bad hashtag won't be trending anymore. I know this happened during one of BTS. There was a moment with BTS during this year wherein there was this trending hashtag that was negative, and people were using that hashtag to defend someone from BTS, and so by doing that, you are still making noise for that hashtag, and thus it is still trending Unlike if you use the positive hashtag that was also trending to counter that, then, you know, that could have gone away faster, I guess. I don't know if I'm just being over dramatic here for you guys, but you see fans react in a certain way that, you know, that's very negative and brings the mood down, then you also, you know, instead of trying to make friends with that group, you just, you know, focus on your artist. And it's nice to have friends in the K-pop community. I think I'm rambling more now. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any thoughts, reactions, I will read them, and, you know, maybe also have your own advices or tips or your own points that you want to, you know, put across why certain fans react this way and how we should act a certain way. Just leave them in the comment section below, or you can also tweet me at @nsrandom. So that is it for my rambling, ranting story. I hope to see you all again next time, and just spread the peace. So I think we need a moment here to just clap for Big Hit and BTS for producing such a great album. Again, they do not disappoint. Not a single track not loved, not a dull moment in the music video. I listened to the BTS album when I was on my way to somewhere earlier, but yeah, during my whole ride going there, that was my first time listening to the whole album. And there's a pro and con with listening to your favorite group's new album when you're in public. Because I have my earphones on and I don't care about the other people, I'm just listening to the music, to the beat, so I appreciated the beat more. I wasn't even looking at the titles, I was just guessing, especially with the solos. The negative thing about listening in public is that you can't spaz or you can't, you know, like for example, when you hear the specific lyric or beat, you can't, like, you know, cheer for the person. For example, during Jin's solo, I was like so proud and so happy for him, like his voice, wow.